How's it going, guys? My name is Skyfall and this is Wrestle World. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 matches in the Attitude Era history. Now this is based on opinions and not fact, so you can try and come at me in the comment section, you dirty little tryhards, but seriously please do subscribe to this channel. All support will be welcomed, truly. Number 10. Back when WWE was called WWF, and I know, oh my freaking god, the bloody awesome company, and no, not the goddamn pandas. The crowd was ignited for this amazing matchup with a big fight Phil feeling with Stone Cold Steve Austin going one-on-one with a Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, and it was a phenomenal match from the whole start. It was just amazing just to watch itself. It's a match I highly do recommend you to watch. It was one of the first matches I watched in professional wrestling, but of course the ending of this match, William Regal turned heel and spiced things up in the WWE by costing Kurt Angle the WWF Championship, and no, not the goddamn panda, the company, for goodness sake. Number 9. Oh, with our lucky number 9, this is Judgment Day 2000 when the Great One, the Palmer Ball, the Rock goes one-on-one with the Cerebral Assassin, the King of Kings, Triple H. And yes, this was a 60-minute Iron Man match, and it was just amazing from the start. And there's been better Iron Man matches, as you can see, Bret Hart vs Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle versus Brock frickin' Lesnar. But we're talking about the Attitude Era, so bang, you bloody nerds. The Rock and Triple H brought the house down with a well-built-up rivalry. The crowd was on fire, they ignited throughout, but of course, it ends up being tied 5-5 in the last 2 minutes with DX, yes, you know, these bloody tools, causing shenanigans, but American Badass, The Undertaker, makes his debut with his new gimmick, obviously, with the American Badass, and the fans just exploded and ignited, but Shawn Michaels still cost the Rock the match, and Triple H walked away with the title. What a ballad. God damn it! Number 8, and this is WWF at its finest, and please would you just forget about the goddamn pandas. Now this is where Mick Foley, Cactus Jack went one-on-one with Triple H in one of the best matches of his career. Considering Mick Foley was winding down part of his career in the late 1990s, he put on one of the best matches of his career, as well as one of the best matches of all time, and it was a truly spectacle. We're starting off a match with steel chairs, wooden boards, anything he can get his hands on, and it just progressed later on to the night where thumbtacks came to extend to a really wild, and it's a brilliant match. I can't really explain much to words, it's something you have to see for yourself to believe, but it had one of the most brutal finishes in WWF history where Triple H pedigreed Mick Foley into thumbtacks, and as you can see, it's a very brutal sight. 7! Now this match was just truly a spectacle, and this one will be high ranked because the Hell in a Cell made its debut when Shawn Michaels went one-on-one with The Undertaker, and this match was just phenomenal. I'm not going to give away too much of this match because it will probably end up ruining it, but I do advise you to extremely watch it. There was highlights throughout the whole bloody match. It was the first time they'd done this, and both stars completely stole the show from the whole way through it, and obviously it was a brutal match. If you're not into brutality, then don't watch it, but the highlight of that match is when Shawn Michaels got launched off the side of the cell, and bloody hell did the crowd still ignite. As they do, it was just an amazing fight feel throughout the whole thing, and you got to hand it to both two WWE legends for stealing the show. Number 6. We're getting short on our list already, but this match here was just brutal. It was the most watched match in probably WWF history, just on internet sites alone, as well as YouTube and so on and so forth. But The Undertaker took on Mankind in the Hell in a Cell match, and a lot of people heard about this match, but if you didn't, it was just sheer brutality, and it just proved to the world a lot of things. 1, don't piss off The Undertaker, and 2, certainly Mankind is still one tough son of a freaking gun. Destroyed the show. He got launched off the side of the cell, and he got chokeslammed through the cell. The man was injured in that match throughout the match. He had literally a dislocated jaw. His tooth went up to his nose, but he still continued the match. As you can see, there was a pile driver on a steel chair. He continued this match when he was that injured, and no star's done it before, but with this it ultimately turned Mick Foley as a really big face of the company at the time, which led to him going on to win the WWF Championship thanks to that match. Honestly, true spectacle. Halfway 5. Number 5, this match is a great matchup. It was Chris Benoit versus Chris Jericho in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Now this match truly was amazing. They stole the show. I'm not going to go too much into the details of it because it will ruin the match itself, and I'm not going to go into details about the Chris Benoit incident. We all know what he done, and it doesn't need everyone to keep explaining it, but the match itself was just phenomenal. Both stars stole the show that night, and honestly, I thought from there, was the first match I watched from wrestling. It was amazing. Almost finished 4. This match is so ranked high on this list because literally Too Cool and Mankind and The Rock went on a 5-on-5 match against DX, and this match was just freaking phenomenal. And it wasn't just because the it was just because of the fans, because they made the heels and face personas amazing throughout. And no, it's not a freaking hardcore match, you bloody internet masturbators. Get a life. Almost done free. Oh, we're getting shorter on our list already, but this match was just truly phenomenal with Stone Cold Steve Austin 1-on-1 against Triple H in a 3 Stages of Hell match. Now the match throughout was just phenomenal, and I've said that about a lot of these matches, but they are all phenomenal. This is my top 10 list, just based on opinion obviously, and if you haven't watched it, watch it, seriously. The match is on fire at the whole point, and I can't think of a better way how this match could have ended, with Triple H causing the sneaky win, but with it all, it was just such a great match that can define the Attitude Era. It was one of the matches, and if you've probably noticed, there's a lot of these matches that has Triple H in them. Well, about 2 or so, I believe, something like that, I don't know. There's a reason behind that, because the man is a hard worker. If he doesn't like to lose, but he's still a phenomenal hard worker. This is 2. Now this match, you want to talk about 2 of the greatest tag teams in the world at that point, who redefined a tag team division. You're talking about Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys in a ladder match. Now these guys destroyed the show, and obviously you'd think the Hardys are the rookies in this match, but no, they held their own out. It was just amazing. They've ended up becoming the Hardys' biggest match, obviously, because they are the most highest innovators, but obviously Edge and Christian are the most devious tag team of all time by far, and they just tore the place down with phenomenal move after phenomenal move. The crowd loved every moment of it, and it potentially made their careers. Honestly, with the outcome of it, no matter what, it was still always going to be one of the best matches for me of all time. We're down with number 1. Of course, this match is my number 1. It's a number 1 for a lot of people, because The Rock vs Stone Cold at WrestleMania 17 was just amazing. It was just one of them matches that makes a person who's never watched wrestling an absolute fanboy, and this was the first match I watched alongside with Kurt Angle vs Stone Cold. This match for me was phenomenal. I couldn't believe how well these guys produced. The build up to the match was great, the heated rivalry, and they both just stole the show. They hit it out of the park, for goodness sake. The Rock took over commentary. There was so many great moves being stolen, and just small things like that really defined that era for them both, because they were the 2 top guys and they stole the show at WrestleMania, and it's not every day you see that. But overall, I was completely happy with this match, and it will always be my number 1. Hopefully. That's all, folks. But if you did enjoy this video, of course, give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate all support. If you leave a comment down below if you liked or hated it, what's your top 10 list? I would love to know any top 10 lists you want me to do next. Till then, my name is Skyfall. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next absolute video. Adios.